Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of The Truth After Dark. I'm your host, Azar Farideh. Of course, we got the legendary Paul Pierce.
Your boy, the truth in the house.
The motherfucking truth. And we got a special guest tonight, GuapDad. Okay.
What's up with it? What's up with it? Him Kardashian in the building.
Okay, him Kardashian. He looking real fly tonight. He got the Versace bust down.
Right,
Come on now.
Man.
This Fenty
Killing
right
him.
here. This the Fenty.
Oh, he got the Fenty, the
Oh,
Versace.
that's fly. That's
yeah,
fly. That's
he's
the vibes.
killing
That's the
them.
vibes we coming out with when you checking out the Truth Lounge, y'all. Listen, put your seatbelts on. Put your seatbelts on. Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, okay? I love it. So, the topic that we are going to touch on today is, do you think that men or women are more toxic? Which one? In today's generation.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
Okay,
Because
go
that
ahead.
I can come quick with that. Man, it's for sure women are, listen, men, we more savage. You know what I'm saying? Women are more toxic. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't like, toxicity is more like, you know, you gonna call, you gonna go through phones, you gonna do research,
Mhm.
you gonna pull up on them. Like, we ain't doing all of that. You
So
know what
you
I'm saying?
think-
You gonna pull up, you gonna find out where he at. If he, ain't returning your call, y'all, that's toxic as hell. We savage.
What is savage, though?
Like, savage is more. we gonna be on some bullshit.
So bullshit is not toxic,
We
though?
coming back to the crib though, like everything cool.
It is, but you
It ain't no
asking who
drama.
more toxic.
Right. Toxic is more drama filled. Bullshit and savage is more on the bullshit.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So what do you think?
I
That's
think
just-
women are more toxic, especially now, because they so smart and they could communicate in this anger, in this emotional storm that they be in, and go on TikTok and find 2,000 different ways to fuck
Whoa,
up a nigga day.
Man.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
we ain't that
I-
smart or savvy with that. We ain't doing
Yeah.
all that.
But I think it go both ways, because niggas is toxic too. I know I got a few ain't shit properties that be lingering amongst my collections, you know.
Okay.
But niggas want to have their cake and eat it too, and girls let us do that.
Ooh,
That's
that's
the problem.
thing.
That's why they're more toxic, because they
Right.
allow that.
Right.
That's the thing. Because I feel like if women would put their foot down more with men and wouldn't allow certain behavior, shit would be different.
Yeah.
Because who do you think controls the relationship more, a man or a woman?
For the most part, it's gonna be the man.
The man controls the
because
relationship more?
You want him to be like, you want him to be masculine. You want him to be like, yo, man, you want him to be your king, right? So
He's in control.
y'all more emotional
Mm-hmm.
than us. So like when sex start coming into play, damn, y'all start falling in love like the first time y'all get down.
Well, I told
Like,
you this
it just- it
before.
Jesus.
There's
Like-
a hormone that women release scientifically when we're having sex, and it's a love
Yeah,
hormone.
but
Men
like-
don't have that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, and then it's just like, when she start looking at you like, damn, it's only been a couple. She start looking at you as a,
When she just look like
Like,
hard eyes in
y'all-
real life,
in
you
real
know?
life, that look I'm talking about. You know what I'm and you like, damn, I moved too fast.
Like,
Like,
mhm.
damn, I shouldn't have did. It's certain ones. Let me tell y'all something. I done been out with certain girls, and I was like, I know I shouldn't do nothing with her because I see how this is before we get to that point.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And if we get to that point, it's gonna be ugly with her. It's gonna be toxic.
What are the signs? Tell us about those signs
Man,
that you
like,
see in a
you-
woman
the
when you know
signs-
she's toxic.
The signs you see when you know this ain't gonna end well, it's like, damn, we ain't even kissed, we ain't even had sex yet, but you own me like we did like like we did already. So I'm just like, damn, like if it go down, it's really gonna be like, it's gonna become annoying. It's gonna be texting 25 times, calling, like you gonna think I'm your man already. Like when we really still kind of dating. You know what I'm saying?
What
You know
do
what I'm
you
saying?
think
You feel that? You feel that before? her?
No, you got to go through it. It's just like they
Right.
try to skip the steps all of a sudden.
Right.
If we lay it down, I only knew you for 3 months.
3 months. So wait a minute. Let me ask this question to you. What are some signs where you see immediately in a woman where you're like, yeah, she's about to be toxic? Whether you continue to fuck with her or not, what are things that you have seen where you're like, that's a red flag?
If you don't call her back, she get mad already. You like, or you don't text her back.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to ghost this girl because my phone was dead and I live stream on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. I'm not checking that shit. I'm talking to chat.
Yeah.
And I turned it on and she was like, hope you have fun with that other bitch.
Right. See what I'm saying? That
That's
right
what
there.
people-
I didn't even read it. She's still unread in my message to this day. I'll go absolutely ghost. I have no problem quitting.
Me too.
So let me
You
ask you
win.
about this ghosting situation, right? Now, it's good because I have 2 different age ranges. Because in my opinion, I feel like ghosting was a more new age vibe, or maybe we just named it. So do you be ghosting people?
I got to.
Why?
I'd rather not let it become more toxic by talking back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather just leave it completely alone. Like, just not even have to explain it. Because you know. But like, another thing that you know when somebody toxic, if the text message is just like this long, if it's this long or more, she toxic.
Yeah.
She's toxic.
If the text message, look, this your phone right here, right? If that text message is like damn near half your phone, she toxic.
But at what stage though? What if it's your girl? She sent you a text this long. She's toxic.
This is just like the dating
beginning
stage. This is the beginning stage.
Early on.
Early on stage.
Onset
Okay.
toxicity symptoms right here. Early onset toxicity symptoms.
Right.
Early onset toxicity symptoms. I'm dead.
Straight up.
Okay.
Real.
So if the text is this long, then she's toxic.
Mm-hmm.
If she starts blowing you up, she's toxic.
Well, listen, this is all pre-sex.
Oh, this is pre-sex.
Like when they doing it then, oh yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Leave it alone, bro.
Do you ever ghost after sex?
I have before.
Why though? You don't want to give an explanation? Do you not feel bad like, damn, I'm hurting this person?
I feel like sometimes, especially when I was on the deeper end of my adventures, it was a waste of time. Like I felt like I didn't want to hit her back because I wasted dick. Like the coochie did not live up to what she said. I'm disappointed. I spent money on dinner. Like you had several chances. I know I pulled out some tricks, so it's like, come on, keep up. And it was a waste of time. I like left her downstairs, made a sandwich upstairs. Just text her like, hey, what you finna do?
What you
you
do?
finna do is the classic sign of, bitch, it's time for you to get the fuck up out of here. I
already knew that. I decided to be brutal with what you finna do because I got ways to get around that, you know?
Yeah.
It's other sentences I could have said.
Damn.
But it was just like, it was lame. So how do I go back to that woman and just be like, honestly, I don't feel like your coochie is up to the task.
Oh,
that's more devastating.
That's devastating.
You know, that's evil.
I
don't want to do that. I'd rather just ghost. She could think I'm an asshole.
Yeah, that's wild.
Damn.
If the coochie had the strength that she said it had, she would have got the job.
Yo, that is crazy. I feel like ghosting is so harsh.
But then y'all got tricks because when you ghost, y'all got games. The worst text, let me tell you the worst text a man can get from a woman. The worst text where you go be fucking with his head all day if he doing something or something. The single worst text. We need to talk. And you don't say nothing else. Hey, that text right there.
Got triggered.
Got triggered. The single worst song.
But do you guys realize as a woman that we do that on purpose, right? Because we know y'all are going to be triggered by that.
Don't do that.
I'm at the grocery store shaking, whole basket jangling.
But this is the worst thing you can do. Listen, this is the worst thing you can do. We need to talk. We call you, and then you don't answer for hours.
That's on purpose.
Oh my God.
That's a fucking
And then you don't answer
game.
for hours. You're going to have a dude stressing.
Like, but is he only stressed Okay, wait. I have two questions. I have two questions to
this. But you
this.
had girls that said that and wasn't on nothing.
Wait, but I have two questions for this. Two-part question. Are you only stressed because you fuck with this girl and you're nervous? Or are you stressed because it's like, bitch, are you pregnant? Or did you give me a gonorrhea?
For me, it's all of that. By the end of it, depending on how long the bitch don't answer for, by the end of them hours, wherever that duration lasts, I think she pregnant. Another bitch just reached out. She been having woman talks all day.
Right. It's so broad on what it could be.
It could be anything. And, I didn't even have somebody text me that, and they was getting lied to.
What do you mean?
Like somebody brought a lie to them, and now she doing the whole we need to talk, and ain't none of this shit even true.
Right.
So it could go anyway. I don't know what to think.
I don't even know why I gave out that. Man, we need to talk.
Well, no, women already know that.
They know that.
We know it for a fact. And you don't think the women are so thirsty every time you call them, but now all of a sudden they don't answer their phone after the we need to talk because they want you trembling in your motherfucking Timbs.
You in your boots.
Yeah, because it's like, especially if a nigga acting like he don't care, you acting like you don't care, we need to talk.
We need to talk.
And now you going to be stressed out all day. I'm going to ruin your day.
Stressful text you can get, dog. Hey, you for real, Arlo? That's stressful.
You gonna sit and look at that.
You gonna be like, damn, you gonna go through your whole list of things of what do you think it could be? Like in your head. And then you gonna be like, damn, I don't know what's going on.
That's when you call your man. He answer, but he don't know what's going on. You just text him the screenshot. He said,
what you think this
damn,
is? Straight up.
Now that gets me a question, right? Because this is what the people want to know.
Right.
Do you guys think that women or men, do you think that the girls that women have, like when they want to reach out to their girls and be like, girl, this happened with my man, da 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 da. Or the boy, like your boys, you reach out to them. Which one do you think gives worse advice and promotes toxic behavior more? Do you think it's women's homegirls or men's homeboys?
Women sharing all the details of their relationship and what you're going through with their homegirls is the worst thing you can ever do.
I agree.
That's the worst thing you can do, because ain't none of them never be like, girl, you'll work it out, or, it's going to be all right. You need to do this better. It's all like he ain't shit. It's always going to be negative. Like,
and then they shut the fuck up when they back together.
Yeah.
And enable it.
And the thing is I'll say this. As a woman, I've understood this from the past. Stop telling your family, your homegirls, your business, especially when you get back with that man. Because now you're just making it harder on you. Now they don't like him. Now they don't want you to bring him around. Girl, you know you about to get back with that man. Stop telling them bad things about him. Because another thing is people project real hard. So women, they'll be like having a bad relationship themselves. And they'll be like, man, fuck him. I don't like him because he da 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 da. And it's like, girl, are you projecting your shit onto my man? Or is that really how you feel? And misery loves company. So there's no one better than a lonely motherfucker that wants you to be lonely too.
I think that go both ways though. I think I would like to say it's a rule of thumb for both parties, because I don't be telling my niggas certain shit that go on about me and what I got going on just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. And it depends too, because for one, something dangerous I came across is, as a man, we don't really have hella group chats like that to just be dumping shit in.
Right.
Yeah,
and then
that's true.
In Hollywood, I got access to a little bit more, but then I found out that niggas was trying to use some of that against me in different ways. And it was a whole nother tier to exposure and what I thought was mental health amongst men and shit. And it wasn't really like that for everybody group chatting. So personally, I would say, don't tell nobody your business unless you really, really need to sort some shit out. Because
get a therapist.
It's iffy. It's iffy on both sides. It's a lot more dangerous with bitches because they gonna talk a lot more.
Yeah, women talk more than men.
Well, this is the thing. When y'all going through it as girls, y'all gonna talk and give each other bad advice. When we going through it with our girl, we just gonna go out. And hang out, have some drinks, and try not to think about it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And possibly, if you're in that mode and you go out, are you gonna flirt and do other things?
You get your mind off this, man. Come on, let's go get a drink, man. Let's go over here. Let's go, man.
And they don't be like, man, fuck that bitch. Look at this bad bitch over here. Come here, come here. They not doing that.
Us as men, we don't need to be influenced by our homies. our fuck ups is gonna be, we gonna own that. That's gonna be all me. I don't need Arlo telling me, hey, look, do all that. Nah, I'm me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no help with all that.
But I
You know
also
what I'm
think it's
saying?
fucked up because, like you were saying, I feel like men don't have enough safe spaces. Like women, I've been on the phone with my homegirls. I'll call them, cry, and then the man be calling me. I'm like, girl, let me call you back. He's calling. I'm about to go see him. After just full blown crying, and it's not a crazy thing because we're women. It's emotional. But if a man did that, it would be like, yo, you need to go to the mental health hospital. What's going on?
Yeah.
So women have more spaces to express themselves and
Right.
talk through stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like when we go through breakup, we have all our friends, and I'm calling every
Right.
day, and I don't
Yeah.
want to be alone, so they're coming over. But men, y'all don't get that. So y'all mask your pain.
You can't do that to the homie. He be like, man,
Get the
bitch
fuck
ass
out of
nigga,
here.
bitch ass
Yeah.
nigga, come on, man. Let's get
Man,
out of
come
here.
on.
Hey, let's get outside.
But your generation, I think that your generation is harder than the younger generation of men, because I feel like the younger generation of men coming out are more into their mental health and stuff and therapy and
that could be
this.
true.
And I feel like it's more stigmatized as the older generation. Like it was really like, nigga, don't talk about your feelings at all. Now this young generation is more like, oh, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it. Maybe,
Yeah,
even,
definitely.
yeah, you know what I
No,
mean?
for sure. I be changing my pops and my uncles and them opinion about shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like it, I think that's what's tight about it. I think people don't really highlight that, but that's something that needs to be talked about. I think
Yeah.
that's a clean ass
Yeah.
shift, and it's work that
Yeah.
niggas even younger than me is just about doing. I know YNs that is really YNs, you know what I'm saying? But that talk more than
Yeah.
the old street niggas used to, just about
Mhm.
that, except they just don't have the same rules, so they live a lot recklessly. But in terms of conversation
Yeah.
and what niggas know what's going on, it's kids in the street who talk about like propaganda and shit now. Like
Yeah.
they know what propaganda is. That's not
Mhm.
that wasn't a common thing
No, right,
in a
right.
town where, you
No,
know,
Yeah.
we weren't really talking about that. So like there is a change in awareness, but at the same time, I feel like it's still not being applied.
No, especially not with black men.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No.
It's a shift, but there's still a disconnect somewhere.
It's
that-
like you're older than him. It's like
Right.
him being able to have someone like you to be like, yo, Paul,
See,
can I get some advice from
That's
you?
important.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
I think the OGs need to have a better connection with the YGs.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think
vice
so.
versa.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
and
so
it's
too.
like that in life. It's like that in sports.
I think so.
Because then you wouldn't be seeing, you know, just the YGs going off the rail when they could. You like, dog, you gotta just not look at that. Like this is my feeling. This is what I think about the new generation. Hey, they making their own lane.
Yeah,
And
they
that
are.
shit is real.
Yeah.
And we gotta respect that.
Yeah,
As older
facts.
motherfuckers, like you gotta respect. They making their own lane. They doing it, homie. This old way ain't it no more, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
true.
gotta fall in line because when we was the same way, it was the same way.
Yeah.
Like when we was coming up, you was like, man, you know, the old motherfucker, like, nah, he don't. I'm like, nah. They the wave.
Yeah.
They the world is changing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
We gotta fall in line, and then we gotta be able to be receptive to like hear them. We be trying to be stuck on our ways.
Yeah.
And we can't be like that. Like we can't be going to them saying you got to be like this. No,
Yeah.
we got to just listen
Yeah.
and be like, here, this is some game I can give you. from what
I
know.
agree.
Yeah.
But you know, it's got to be some base, some fundamental base to like how you go about things too that we still got. as
Yeah, for
OGs.
sure. You guys
Exactly.
still have that. It's the mixture of both that's so
For sure.
powerful. I
For
think when
sure.
the two come together. So while we're on that topic, what would be some advice that you would give Guap as far as like dating and relationships go? Because you've been married, you have
Yeah,
children,
I like
you don't
taking
have
my
no
glasses
children.
off for
Yeah,
For the
No,
peers
like,
advice.
for the peers.
you know
The
what?
peers
though?
advice.
Man, it's so much harder because let me tell you, it's different now because there's so many more avenues to meet people.
True.
Like I could be on my couch and meet 100 women from my phone. Whereas I had to go out in the field and like I might meet a couple girls here and there and just be kind of focused on them. It's harder to stay focused on one right now. And that's why
Ooh, that's real.
it's less marriage because of that.
Yeah.
You just said
you-
some
you
shit.
know what I'm
I be
saying?
talking about
Because
that.
the avenues is way more. I can reach a girl in London right now and be having a conversation with her. And I ain't been to London in years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But don't
saying?
you feel like
Whereas
that's
like I gotta actually go out to meet. Got my all right, here, let me all right, I'm gonna work on these three.
not these three?
Or whatever. I'm gonna see where this go. Whereas now you could just lose focus on it, and it's harder. So my advice would just be like, man, you got to just be kind of see what you really value as a youngster, and who can just mentally stimulate you, you know, to where you come in and you chilling with her like this, and it ain't about the sex, and you just like, damn, we just had like a conversation. We could watch this show, and I feel good around her. She made me feel good. She done made me some food, rubbed on my neck real quick, and I just fell asleep, and I didn't have to like feel no pressure of us doing nothing. It's just cool being around her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I was like, damn, she make you feel comfortable. You know, that's hard to find. But that's what I would say. Like, when somebody just make you feel cool, you like, man, what she doing? She come over, pull up. You know, it ain't even got to be about sex. She could just chill, and I like her chilling. Them is the ones.
No,
like,
that's my lick.
You know what I'm saying?
I love
cool.
that. I love that.
You know
It just exists
Yeah.
around.
It just exists, and you cool as fuck, and I can have you right here, and it ain't no pressure for me to like be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just relaxing. Even if I fall asleep on you, you ain't gonna complain about nothing. You just gonna be like, oh yeah, he knocked out, he tired, whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
all right. So I got a question.
Okay.
Who's quicker to apologize, men or women?
Oh hell no.
I think men, and the reason I say men,
I can't even remember a girl ever apologizing for nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
me instantly.
Like,
yeah, I agree with y'all on this one. I agree with y'all. Women have a problem taking accountability, and men will say sorry quicker because they want you to shut the fuck up. Period. They're like, sorry, it's okay, baby. Sorry, you good?
You know what
I don't even think women got a problem with it.
With what?
Taking accountability. They just don't.
Just don't.
It's not that it's a problem. If you could, if we list down the things that men do, it's just like, not what's a problem, just like the fallacy of men. You're going to find a couple socks on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be putting the lid on the peanut butter sometimes. If I got, little man shit that's just undeniable. Accountability and not having that is just undeniable about women.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And I'm talking, I come from some good, strong women who had healthy relationships and loved a man, was faithful to one man and married him, and they still can't take accountability for shit. My grandma be lying to me about shit. She don't need to. So, and she can't do no wrong in my eyes. So it's not even, it's not a problem. Y'all just don't do that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've probably heard sorry once or twice in my lifetime from a girl.
Really?
And it was just the most obvious that you like, all right.
I feel like I'm over accountable. I take a lot of accountability, honestly. And I don't know where that comes from, but I be saying sorry. I take accountability. And because,
do you really?
Yeah, I do. I really do. And I think that,
man, that goes such a long way for a man. Because like when I first heard it, I was like, ooh, I won. I won this one. I will never win. I won this one. I won this little argument.
Damn.
We men gonna lose 99% of the arguments to where we apologize. So when you win one and she says sorry, you like, it feel good. Like, damn, she finally admitted it. I've been telling you this forever about this. Like, damn, like, why you don't see my vision on it? You want me to come that way and be the bigger man every time, but you never gonna come and do the same thing when it's your fault. Like, I did this because I was feeling this type of way. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't see the big picture in all of this, to like be the bigger woman, it'll go so much of a long way. The relationships will last way longer.
I think so too.
Yeah, absolutely.
If women did that more.
I think it's connected to what we was talking about earlier, like the dynamics that a man gotta go through with no outlet. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a black man. Yeah. I really would like to win in this relationship, especially if you even know that I'm right. Sometimes, bitch, I need this.
Right. I need this win.
I need this win. And you know I'm right.
I felt that right there.
I swear, bro, because it's like, come on. I just had to battle demons, the white man, the government, the police, my
Right.
own
Like,
being, you know,
it's stressful
like,
walking out
and
the
you,
house every day.
and you know I'm right. Come on.
Yeah.
So who does more mind games and manipulation, men or women?
We not as good as women at this. We just not. Mind games and manipulation. Like I'm not even trying to manipulate you as a man. Truthfully, I'm not even trying to play mind games with you. As I got older, I'm gonna just keep it 100. You either rolling or you ain't. Like the mind games. I don't even have an example of a mind game. Only example of a mind game that I can give you is to tell you I love you and I don't. Whereas women, they eat that up. Like, but I've never done that. I've never done that though.
That right there is a big fuck. Because let me tell you why.
I've never done that.
Yeah, but men do that. Men do that a lot. And the thing is,
I know men that do that though.
Yeah. It's undeniable. It's getting done.
Men tell women they love them because they know once a woman feels like they're in love,
right,
they'll let their guard down more.
Right.
And they'll give you more.
Like,
and they'll give you more access to them. And it makes them feel like, wow, he loves me. So now I'm going to start acting like his wife and do all the wifely duties. And a man knows that. So that's a manipulation.
Yeah.
You're manipulating me to feel like you love me. I had a man tell me he loved me in his sleep. And he was like, I love you. And I'm every day like, wow, did he say it? Did he like? And my brother had to tell me.
Dreaming that.
No, he did it.
She was
no,
dreaming.
listen.
She was like,
that nigga could have been talking to a McChicken in his dream. I love you.
No, listen. He did it as a manipulation. I know he did. And my brother had to tell me, like, listen, men be doing that shit. Do not fall for the okie doke.
That's cold right there. If you really that diabolic to really do that in your sleep, to think she gonna hear that, and that's
no, because he saw that level. I was up. And so he's
so he opened one
and
eye.
he don't ever talk in his sleep. I slept with this man for
he acted like he was talking in his sleep.
Yes.
Oh, that's diabolical.
I'm telling you,
there.
that's how cold y'all be. That's how cold y'all be.
That's the next level. That's the next level.
So guess what? I'm not gonna really tell her I love her, but I'm gonna listen how cold it is though. If you think about it, look at how cold it is. I never told her I love her while I was technically awake, but I told her while I was asleep. And guess what? So I could deny it in awake, but in her mind, she's gonna still feel like I love her. Damn. It's a fuck. That's a mind fuck right there.
Ooh, that's next. That's
next. Some of these men are very next level though.
That's calculated right there.
Some of these men are calculated because when a woman falls in love with you, you can see the shift. You can feel the shift. You can feel from when she's not in love to when she starts being in love with you, it's this major shift. And it's like the same things you said to her before she was in love. Now she's like, okay, babe. It's like a whole different,
Once you start eating it for no reason, then you already, something's changed.
Sucking the dick?
Yeah.
I'm for no reason.
But not normal head. That's why I use the verbiage eat. Because once she go down there and it's a 5-star meal, and she doing that for no reason, it's always different. That's a personal thing because I like to list that on my things that, my girlfriend would do. You know, I'm seeding it.
And when you say eat, is it eat ass or is it just sucking the dick?
I was never talking about the booty.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, but look,
chill out. Look, mind you.
Listen, I'll tell you about that. That's a decoy too.
What is?
Man, I'm telling you.
Wait, what is? Let's get the seriousness.
I didn't have another kid because of that.
Because of the eating?
Yeah. It was like,
of the ass?
It was like,
or the sucking of the dick? Okay, we're not going there. I just want to make sure. The sucking of the dick.
I'm not in
all
that.
Okay, sorry. I apologize.
When the eat is automatic, though, she in a different space.
Non-stop. It's like it gets to the point it was overwhelming. Like,
yeah.
So she's just like, drop your drawers. I'm sucking your dick tonight, or right now.
She ain't gotta say it.
She's just doing it. Yeah, okay. She just wants to.
She's claiming it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because when a woman is in love, we do that. We'll be like, "Ooh, I just want to."
That's the type of action I'm trying to express.
That's not true.
Why is it not true?
Because that's only happened once in my life. Like somebody like that. That was just like that. Like it was just like.
But how many times
he talking about that next level?
Look, I'm sitting on the couch.
It's still a rarity.
It's more like I'm literally waking up like, oh. Like, like every morning, like waking up, like
No. You know you got a real eater
like
when you
waking
gotta
up in the
go.
morning.
Here. That's when you know.
For real.
That's when you know to
walk
eat
into
serious.
walk into the parking lot, like hold up, like
Mm-hmm.
like
Walk
dang,
into the parking
Yeah.
lot.
Don't know.
it's just
Mm-hmm.
it's
In
crazy.
the parking lot?
It's crazy.
Man.
It's ridiculous.
God
I'm like, yo, whoa.
So tell us about the groupies when you was in the NBA.
Not even that, but like, do you feel like you being, both of you, I guess, being more in the limelight? Obviously, Paul, you're a whole NBA star, and like having groupies or whatever the case, are they a different type of thirsty? Like, is it a different level? And can you decipher between, oh, this girl actually fucks with me and this girl's just a groupie fan? Could you tell the difference?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, because now the thing about the groupie and the ones that fuck with you is not that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Yeah.
It's just you a lot on it.
Yeah.
And you gonna be more calm with it. But you an undercover groupie, but you just don't give a damn. You just gonna be out there with it like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? It's different levels to the groupiness.
Yeah.
Sometimes I respect the conversation with the groupie more than the woman that's trying to present herself like she not.
Right.
Because she know
Right.
exactly what she is.
Yeah.
And then I get irritated when I'm talking to a woman who's trying to present
Right.
herself like she not, and she's saying all the checklist groupie
Groupie
shit.
shit.
It's just A, B, C.
Right.
Here it go.
Right, yeah.
Like
what are some
God.
checklist groupie things that they say?
I
Oh,
don't
there's
do
a
that.
few.
I don't do that on the first night.
Mm-hmm.
Is that that's a groupie thing to say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even ask.
I
Yeah,
knew-
why you say that? I never
They
said
bring it
nothing.
up.
You bring it
Just
up.
so you know, I don't want to do this. I'm coming over there.
Just so you know,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because
pull up on you.
yeah, it's always something like y'all. They be creative with the precursor sentence, but it mean the same thing.
Right.
And it's
okay.
it just all sound repeat, and then I get irritated because they trying to apply their creativity to what they think is a refreshing statement to win me over, but it just isn't. Just an iteration of something I already heard a million times.
Damn.
So they weed themselves out because the genuine ones, you just gonna know.
Yeah.
You just gonna talk to them and know.
Right.
It ain't even hard.
I will say this: the ones today, they can't even hide it because once you go to their Instagram page, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
What do
Like-
they have? That
They
like
put it in the
you know,
highlights.
they
It's
put
in
it
the
all
tag
right. Yeah,
stories.
yeah.
It's in
They
everything.
gonna show themselves. Like the ones
If-
back in like early in my day, it was easier to hide because I didn't have all that to see.
Yeah, I get what you're
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? I
Yeah.
couldn't go to your page and see you twerking every 5 minutes. All you doing is showing
Yeah.
top and bottom, and like you know what I'm saying. Like you could hide yourself now. You can't help yourself now. That
Exactly.
Yeah.
like you go show.
So that makes me ask. I have another question. Who do you think weaponizes social media more, women or men? Do you feel like?
It's not even close.
Well, wait. Because you said earlier that men have access to hundreds of women. So it's like, are you like, is it the fact that men get to like talk to all these women
You
now?
said
Or do you
weaponize it? So weaponizing is me looking, and I see all these traps.
yeah.
All these thirst traps. That's
Yeah.
weaponizing
Mhm.
Instagram. Because men, we ain't out there flopping our D out and doing all the girls is shaking their booty every second they get. Like, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
no
Like, it's
man
a-
can go on the gram and shake his dick.
Yeah, for real. Like, yeah.
Men be
That's
doing
not-
that though.
No, they do.
Yeah.
But that's
It's
not
disgusting.
a popular
Yeah.
practice
Yeah.
that then has infrastructure built under it
Exactly.
that supports financial gain and prosperity
Yeah.
underneath that act. You could do that
Yeah.
as a woman
Exactly.
and benefit, change your whole life.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
right.
facts.
You could
Right.
literally change your whole
That's real
family's
still,
life.
right? That's real.
Some of these women.
So I feel like they should put respect on names to women that, like, for me, I have a certain type of body. I have a big booty. I could probably go on OnlyFans and make it and clean up. So put respect on my name because that's how much I value myself. Like, I would never put my body out there on the internet just to make a coin.
Not for cheese.
Not for what?
Not for no cheese.
No, because I could.
But
If
I'm
I
just
could.
saying, you ain't.
I think that value got to come from your.
I mean, you only gonna be young for so long. You might have to maximize
Paul,
your
leave me
potential.
the fuck alone. I'm so sick of you.
You might need to maximize this potential you got, girl. You over here hating on
Fuck
yourself.
you. Fuck you.
Look, that's all I was gonna say. I'm like, your husband gonna like that sentence?
So I'm gonna ask you
That's
this.
a cool sentence for your husband,
No,
right?
so
Your
this is a
future
good
husband.
question.
But if I was a woman and I was built like you, I'd already be rich. I'd be
Yeah.
on every beach for free, at
Nah,
every
nah, hey,
resort.
look.
I'd do every influencer package.
$9.99.
I'd
Every
be over.
influencer
I'd be
package.
overseas. I'd be selling ebooks. I'd be
$9.99 a month
You're
subscriptions.
so stupid. Listen, so then this makes me ask you this question, Paul and Guap. Do you think you can turn a hoe into a housewife? And would you marry a hoe?
a modern day hoe. It's not the
Would
same thing. I
you?
come from original pimping and scamming. I'm from Oakland, California. A modern day hoe way different than a traditional
So
one.
give me the difference, please.
Well, a traditional one was underlying certain morals and values in the code, such as the pre-aforementioned code that we was talking about in the streets
Yeah.
earlier. It was just a different type of honor and respect and line of communication in between patrons and managers in this business. So pimps managing sex workers, correct? That there was a different thing back during
Yeah.
the inception of pimp culture, whatever that is,
Okay.
that introduced sex workers into the modern era.
Yeah.
And this goes back from like Egyptians up until now. The thing is, the internet and the age of information has sped everything up. There's new crafts, there's new pillars, there's new lanes. You could be a sex worker and never run into a pimp. You don't need one. You never was even that broken enough. You was the girl who would have just been in the strip club that wasn't selling pussy, that like made her money, paid her apartment, went to dental school and got out. That's always been a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But now
for
you
sure.
you get to do it on the internet. And the problem with the internet is it fosters community. So these people foster communities like the new age people who would fall under the old definition of hoe or whore, which I don't. A lot of that is more derogatory because I'd be bigging up sex workers. I don't say anything.
Right.
I don't
okay.
say any of this in a deficit or a negative, but I'm saying there is a difference because the program and the structure in which they are soliciting their bodies, their image, and that sex is completely different.
Right.
These are brand owners and business owners. Their body, their image is the brand. What that coochie could do is the bonus and the slogan, and they got to figure out how to advertise that.
For sure.
Okay.
That's
Without walking down the
marketing,
street.
digital interest. That's why some of the people who maybe have the coochie, that's the product, need managers. I know men and women who manage multiple people on OnlyFans because they don't want to do it themselves.
Right.
Okay, so now I feel like the younger generation
That
is
was-
way
that
more
was-
open to that.
That was deep.
That was.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to go that
No,
crazy.
you
that
your
was
big
real.
one.
Yeah,
That was real.
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like
That was
the
real.
newer generation of people are more into like the sex positive and the sex workers and like the whole sex positive movement of like, this is my body, I can do whatever, like how Amber Rose has her slut walk and that. I don't condone that. That's just
Yeah.
me. And I have no shade of anyone, but that's not my vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like women should value their temple and their body a little differently. But I respect what you're saying. I really do. Paul, what is your opinion?
What was the question again? I was caught up in the guap. He
Do you
gave me
think
the
you
whole
could-
spiel. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
he
shit.
did his thing.
was
He did
spitting.
his
He-
big one.
he was
He has
spitting.
I
a
was inspired.
He was
I
spitting.
seen the
No, it
whole
was dope.
timeline like, man, let's track
He was
this shit.
spitting.
he
Hold
tracked
on.
down us to Egypt, baby. He
Yeah,
took
for
us to
real,
Egypt.
for
They've been
real.
selling coochie forever.
No, you did your big one.
No, he was spitting.
Would you wife a OnlyFans girl or someone who sells their body for sex? Would you, and do you believe you can turn a hoe into a housewife? For instance, that one basketball player who dated the girl, he has a wife and she started doing an OnlyFans behind his back because that's what she was used to and that's the only means of income she knew how to make. And he was pissed and they broke up. It was all over the media. Do you want?
Well, she's just a liar. That's
Yeah,
not
she
even
was
a
a
good-
liar.
She's just a liar.
But
man.
once someone, listen, if I was someone who sold my body for a living the majority of my life and I needed a quick buck, what do you think I'm gonna do? Married or not?
You're going to go to the oldest profession in humankind.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So I'm asking you, what do you feel? Do you think that I'm curious, in the generational gap, is it different? Or do you feel like, whatever, I would be with a woman who's the OnlyFans person and any man can go pay to see her vagina for $9.99?
Yeah, when I'm 70.
You love to say the 70 shit, man.
Because I don't, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
at that
70.
point, he's
At
70
At
years
70,
old.
Go
go
ahead.
sell that 70. What,
Go ahead, baby. Go outside, do whatever. Come back.
Yeah.
I need
You don't
somebody
even
just take
care.
care of
Just
me.
as long as you come back, I'm
Come
70.
back,
I
I'm
don't know how
70,
long this shit
right.
been last. We
I'm
rocking.
70. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I feel the same way.
But I'm 70.
But what about now?
I'm good now.
You
I'm
go
locked-
through
I'm
this
locked
all the
in.
time.
I'm locked in, man. I don't need no emotional distress from nobody. You could do you as much as you want. I don't want to live with nobody right now.
At
I
all
don't
till
wanna-
you're 70,
I
right?
don't want to live with nobody.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't even want you sleeping in the same bed with me right now. Like
What? You don't even want a girl sleeping in the same bed?
Nah, I need some space. I need to stretch out. I need to watch this movie. I need to be comfortable. You grabbing my pillow, yanking the covers and all that. I'm done doing all that. I'm done doing all that.
Yo,
It ain't no more.
I'm crying.
Hey, he said it ain't no more.
I'm done
You
doing
said
all
I'm not
that.
doing that.
I'm
It is a
done
different
doing
level
all
of
that.
comfort that you have when you're just in your own
Man,
home.
I don't want you nudging me because I'm snoring. Like, no, let
Yeah.
me snore. Like, watch out. Like, we're moving. Let me sleep. Like, doing all this shit. Like,
Who does that? That's
like,
rude.
Watch out. Like, dang.
I feel like it also height come into play because you twice the size
Yeah,
of
I need my
the
space.
average
Yeah,
nigga.
that's true.
I could
Right.
only imagine how
Right.
big your
Ooh.
bed
Yeah,
is.
what size bed
You
do
probably
have?
still take
When
up.
I was married, I had a bed that was like literally from that wall right there, touch that wall, to the end of that.
Mm.
So when we was arguing, I'd be right there, and she'd be over there. Like, so the bed, she'd be way over there, but we in the same bed.
You got it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had a
You got it custom
Yeah,
made?
no,
Bed.
look
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
This,
Yeah, he's huge.
this not a
yeah.
regular human.
Nah,
Yeah.
man,
It's
it came
regular
out the
humans
heat.
over there.
It was like 2 king beds put together. They made it for me, and it was huge. So it was just like, damn. I knew when she was mad because I come home, she way on that end at the end of the bed. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna be on this side.
I'm crying.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. hmm
You caught that before?
Hell yeah, and I know my net worth a lie on Google, so I'm like, yeah, believe it, bitch. I'm going up. I'm getting the coochie for sure now. Yeah, type it
I'm
in again.
crying.
Research it. Change the words up.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have
man.
you guys ever had a situation where you realize, like, damn, I'm being the toxic one?
Absolutely.
What are some things that you feel like you've done where it's
Yeah.
like, damn, you know what? I'm toxic.
I shot at this bitch in Vegas.
You shouted?
No, I shot at her.
You shot at her?
Mm-hmm.
Shot at her like some
With a
Tory Lanez,
firearm.
like some Tory Lanez.
With a firearm.
Allegedly.
Ooh,
Let's
damn.
make sure allegedly.
Man, this shit's so old and undocumented. Can't nobody track this shit down.
Let me see. That's the most.
But I was
toxic
depressed. I was
thing.
suicidal at this time. My granny was
Damn.
going through cancer. This bitch had left me in the worst time of my life. I was losing this house. I got tatted on my hand. I was down bad. I'd never be that nigga again.
Damn.
Ever. But I
Damn.
was, though.
That's deep.
The
That's
most
crazy.
toxic-
Yeah, I did all the simp shit one time. That's ever since then. I ain't never picked up nobody I date phone. I don't even want to see the email.
I
She
don't
get a
even wanna see it.
notification. It's like my eyes go
Me
blind.
too. I'm the
I
same way.
I don't want to see nothing because if it's supposed to be in there, it's gonna be.
When Mario had the song I Don't Want to Know when I was growing up, I was like, oh, I want to know everything. Now that I'm older, baby, I don't want to know. Eyes closed, blind to it, Stevie Wonder. Because let me tell you something right now. Only thing that's going to do is make me sick. And I don't want to be sick.
How old are you?
I don't agree with that.
I'm 33.
I don't agree
You
with that. by the
33?
way.
Yeah.
No way.
Why?
You got a boyfriend?
Paul, stop doing this. He does this to me, y'all. You know, every episode.
You know what?
You
You
got-
got to play the game now.
You got a boyfriend? Hold on, bro. I'm asking her.
Answer now.
I'm asking her a question.
Then she has to answer.
Arlo, do you have a boyfriend?
I don't talk about that. And you know this. We go through this every time. We go through this every time, Paul. They're gonna see you on my.
You got somebody you like.
You ask me this every time.
Why you can't answer for your fans?
I don't want to.
You hiding him?
Yes, I'm hiding him for the world.
He appreciates this.
You don't know that I have someone or not.
I don't think you have. Nobody.
You said them.
Okay.
You deflected.
You know, he doesn't think I have
You deflected
anybody.
using a masculine pronoun and then said them, and then you defaulted on somebody. So is it a man or a woman?
Right.
Oh,
That
this
was
is
deep.
crazy.
That
That
was
was,
deep.
you know, he come
That
with the
was
deep
deep.
shit.
Yeah, that was deep.
I'm so sick of this nigga over here. And those
For
shoes
real.
are fly, y'all. Y'all ought to check his shoes out. He came
Well,
through
let's
with.
stop changing the subject.
You know, I
Mhm.
like to deflect.
We
No.
all know they was fly.
Anyways,
We talked
we're
about
gonna
them
we're
earlier.
gonna now play a game, right? So this is when you can ask all the questions you want to motherfucking ask. And if you don't answer the question, you have to take a shot. So you can choose to answer the question or you can choose to take a shot.
I'm gonna be the most sober motherfucker in this game. I'm ready to be the most honest ever.
When's the last time you slid into somebody's DMs? And who was it?
Oh, I gotta look at my phone.
Okay.
Damn, I slid somewhere in my DM.
Like you was trying to talk to them like, hey, what's up, baby girl? It's the
yeah.
OG Paul motherfucking Pierce. Do you want to go out?
I'm gonna take a shot on this one.
Okay. Take your shot. Let's get him a shot.
Yesterday, SZA.
I'm crying. Yes.
12:45 p.m. in the afternoon.
I DM SZA.
Anytime
For
she
sure.
posts a selfie, I'm DMing
No, I ain't gonna
SZA
even
fully
lie.
thirsty until she blocked me.
Fully thirsty until she blocked me. I love it. Paul's gonna have to take a shot.
Yeah.
No.
I can't.
There he got a shot.
Mhm.
Boom.
Y'all know,
Man,
in between
damn.
SZA and Tim's,
Oh, both
Damn.
fire.
every time I ever see something from Tim's, best believe I'm tapping in. I got to be the most annoying nigga on the planet to Tim's. Tim's has to hate me.
First of all, I love that I'm with two men that like really admire black women. Can we give it up for that? Because you love black women, and so do you, and
Yeah.
that's very powerful to me.
That's
I
all
really
I date.
appreciate that.
Damn,
that's
I
all he
think
dates too.
that's-
He's never
that's-
dated a non-black woman, and you've never dated a
I
blonde.
think.
I think that's so
dated-
powerful.
Dated, that's true, but that could be like changing. Maybe I don't know.
What?
Why you say that?
Why you say that could be
Why you say
changing?
that?
I mean, I'm.
What you doing? What
no,
you doing,
but, like,
big bro?
You know, I go to New York. You know, it's like
Oh, like Colombians and like Dominicans.
I mean
yeah,
that's
yeah.
still adjacent.
okay.
No, my thing is,
But the majority,
what I'm
99%
public
for
about,
me-
especially with the basketball homies,
Yeah.
I roast y'all about white bitches top to bottom.
Nah, my mom's she was on that since I was.
He
Mhm.
didn't though. His ex-wife
Nah.
is a black woman. He don't
Good.
play that.
See,
Both my baby
you-
mamas is black.
But you know
Yeah.
me, my
Yeah.
sports history is not the best. So we
Both
already
my
had
baby-
this talk
both
before.
my-
He
I mean,
know.
like
I
I
don't know.
told you, I came from East Oakland, moved to East LA to Inglewood. Like I didn't even know how to even talk to a white person till I got to Kansas. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even know they didn't understand my language.
Mhm.
Like I'll be talking, they'd be like, "What?"
Do you feel
'Cause
like why do you feel like men, especially NBA players, get with the white women? Is it because they're easy, quote unquote?
I got some theories, but I really want to hear it from him.
I do too. I wanna hear it too.
I honestly think that maybe they appreciate maybe more and they apologize more.
Listen, I'm scared. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Yes, I mean, you know,
I had an interview with
they
Not the apologize.
don't mind being held accountable.
I'm so scared of this, y'all, because I had an interview with Columbus Short, and I asked him this similar question, and he said something, and I got dragged for filth. I was on Breakfast Club, I was on Shaver, I had death threats for so long from black women because they said I laughed when he said that. So let me not laugh. I don't have nothing to do with this.
I mean, that's
I'm
what
black.
I think.
I'm
I don't
black.
know.
He don't know though, because he dates black women. Period. So do not come for him. Period.
You black?
Fuck you, Paul.
No, I'm just like
You
look
love
like
to do this
you
every
know
time
this
I
is
say
black
my
woman.
nigga.
You look at,
Thank you.
You look at,
Thank
like,
you, my
look
brother.
Like you could be like a lot
He
of
knows
different
I'm black.
things.
He does this
But you know
every
you
time.
look racially ambiguous.
I do, I
Come
do,
on, let's
I
be
do.
fair here.
Persian, Egyptian.
I'm Persian and
Puerto
black.
Rican. You could be so many Icons.
You could just be a normal
Like-
Dominican.
Yeah, people do think I'm
You could
Dominican.
just be a
or
normal
like
Dominican.
That's what
Colombian or
I'm
something.
saying.
But I am black. My father
could
is
be a
black
lot of
and my
things.
mother is Persian.
Shit, a lot of Dominicans black and they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
be a
that's
lot of
true.
different things for sure.
But I'm very proud to be a black woman because I'm black first.
You talk like it. I ain't gonna lie. Like you sound.
I know
like,
what you is.
Man,
Thank you, Guap.
When I first saw you on Instagram, I was like, damn, is she?
Yeah.
She talk like a nigga, but like, yeah, is she? Is she? I was like, is she?
The ambiguity go a long way.
Okay.
But yeah, I did
oh.
want to hear that.
I wanted to
from
hear
just
that
a nigga
too.
who
I mean,
pledging.
that's
Because
So-
that was
Yeah.
I roast the college niggas, especially like, you know, sometimes when I go out in fashion a lot,
Mhm.
I get crossed with a lot of younger basketball players
Yeah,
because of
yeah.
how they dress or who they would
Right.
like to kick it around.
Right.
And I always roast them because they got the weakest sections. And these niggas be having the
Mm.
most money. They be some of them
Oh.
niggas got more money than me. They in there doing it
Yeah.
big. I want to
Oh.
look over at my young brother like, man, look at him. And I look over, I'm like, you just spent
I will
all
tell
this
you,
money that in 5 years you finna write
My
off. It's like,
section
man,
was
I
not
was
weak.
young and
I
you
know it
gave it
wasn't.
to all white bitches.
my
20 of
section-
them.
Ah.
My section was not.
It
weak.
everybody, these bitches, if we stacked their lips up, we couldn't get a McChicken.
Damn.
Lord,
crazy.
You
that
know,
was
crazy.
Like
crazy.
that's what you just wasted $15,000, $25,000 on.
Right.
And I'm telling you, it's not hurting them. So it's not like it's a roast. It's not
Nah,
like it's
this
even
is the-
negative.
this is
Like,
the
nigga, that's
biggest- this is-
that's an Instagram series post for how that money be
tricking
going.
is at an all-time high.
I'm just saying,
The
niggas need
price
to
is
go back to
way
caring
up.
about what they
Like
tricking
some-
on.
Yeah,
Before,
like-
even tricks used to be like, no, I like this. Now, niggas get it, can't wait to spend.
right.
True.
I don't know what it is about that.
Yeah.
We
Tricking is
used
at
to
a-
be
but the
selective. Like,
price
man,
is so high, and I'm looking like, damn. I would only pay like $2,500 to have all of them that you got over there now. Your section, I would only spend $2,500 on them. You over here spending $25,000.
bruh, 25 bands
Just
on
for them
what's
to be in your
barely
section.
6 ounces of ass.
Man.
6 ounces of ass is crazy.
You can't even get a filet mignon cut off these bitches.
Right. Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's like my biggest thing is it's like if you want to date a white woman, date a white woman, but don't bring down black women while you're dating white women because then you got me fucked up. And that's where I'm just like, listen. And then it gives white women power to start talking down on black women. And I don't like that because you're getting your lips done to look black, you're getting your ass done to look black because naturally, and if we take it down to the Egyptian days, like Guap said, we have those type of body shapes, we have full lips, and you guys are trying to copy that, period, point blank. And
That's
you are then
100%.
trying to bring us down. Baby, how you gonna bring us down when you trying to be us? I'm so confused.
Yeah, you absolutely right on
The
that.
fuck?
you
Be
absolutely
fucking for
top
real.
To notch right, top to bottom right about that.
Yeah, that's the part that disgusts me. And then I watch these white girls like Meg the Stallion. Meg? Who's Meg? Bitch, the same bitch you have on every single video on your TikTok singing and dancing and twerking your
That's the
2-inch
bitch you got her
ass.
name wrong.
Yeah, like, girl, it was some white girl dating a basketball player that Megan Stallion is dating. And she's like, that's typically not his type. Like, what's her name? Meg. And then they found her TikTok and every song is Meg the Stallion. Bitch, you know who Meg the Stallion is. And you could never. So maybe he slipped up and dated some bitches that look like you, but that was a mistake.
Yeah.
And I hope you know that, honey.
It's also about access. I think
I
some of
get
them
upset.
niggas who default on the white bitch, which don't really get talked about, it's folding for that. They folding because they want the bitch to say yes, yes, baby, blah 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 blah. Blah. Like some of that is healthy, and it is a good conversation to have amongst black women about how they talk to black men. But for the most part, it be little niggas listening in the locker room talk, wanting to feel good.
And do you guys
100%.
think that black men
Honestly,
associate like making it to a certain level, like you said, right? Like I didn't even know how to talk to a white person, but I feel like white women only are interested in you when you're at a certain stature. So I feel like, do you feel like you made a certain level now, and so now you got with a different type of broad, and it makes you feel like, wow, I unlocked that code. Like, for instance, my dad, he was with 2 Black women married before my mom. My mom is Persian, and my dad is rich, he has money, and I feel like that's who you settled with, though. And it's like, I love my dad, he's everything. Dad, I love you. But I'm saying, in my mind, I'm like, do men get with that type of woman because they're like, wow, I finally can bag this type of woman? And it's like a mental, psychological thing. Like, your ancestors enslaved my fucking ancestors, and now I got you on your knees sucking my dick. You know what I mean? Like, is that a mental and psychological thing for men?
They don't even know that world history on all of that. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know the history to be even thinking like that.
Yeah.
You know
I think if they do, it's on a subconscious level.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
That's because you ain't got no...
that's the explanation to the reasoning why they may just naturally feel like, oh, this is tight.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, no, like
it's layers to this, though.
Like for me, like, I think, like, this is the thing, yo. Look, like, cats get money. Just because you got money, that don't make you a boss. Like, they don't know how to be bosses.
Yeah.
That's real. I hate that people think because they have money, they're bosses. No.
Just because
you're
got
corny.
Money, you ain't no king and you ain't no boss because you don't know how to use that, and you don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be trying to teach the young cats, because I always carried myself like that before I even had money.
Hello.
I was moving like that. I'm rolling down Crenshaw in a Nissan Sentra. I thought I was the man. Nigga, I'm in there with my shades on. Like, I always felt like I had chips. You know what I'm saying? I'm hollering at who, like some like.
Ooh, that's a
way
quote.
above
I always felt like I had chips.
I always felt like I'm hollering at her.
Hey,
Lays.
Lays.
You know
I
always felt like I had chips. You heard it
like
here.
I did. You know what I'm saying?
That was good. Lays better sponsor that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because this is what I always say. Broke is a mentality, and so is wealth.
It's a mentality.
It's a mentality. So when people say, 100%. Do you date a broke man or a broke woman? I don't date anyone broke, because if you're broke, you're broke in. And that's a mentality that you have, right? Just like wealth is a mentality. I could have $0 in my bank account, but baby, I'm going to move like royalty. And you're going to feel that when I walk into a room.
You know what Cat Williams said on that interview? That was the coldest shit I ever had heard.
With Shannon Sharp?
With Shannon Sharp. Yeah. The coldest shit he said. He said, I'm the richest. Hey, don't let that slam, bro. Bro, we're filming. Don't let it slam. Like, that's production. I mean, it's slamming, bro.
All right.
No, but like he said, like, I'm the richest person that ever lived. Like, he's like.
Wait, say that again. So Cat Williams just started.
He said, I'm the richest person that ever lived. And it wasn't about me having all the money. He said, I got everything I need. Like, because I can't do, like, money is an avenue to get things to make other people happy and yourself happy. But as long as in my head, I got everything I need. I'm the richest person that ever lived. Yeah. Like, because of his mindset.
That's real. That's real.
You know, and I was just like, I can get what I want. I could just go down there and get it. But I don't need it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got everything I need.
Yeah.
And in my mind, that makes me the richest I've ever lived.
That's what I'm saying.
I looked at that and it hit different for me.
Yeah.
Because it don't even matter how much money you got. When I see motherfuckers like Jeff Bezos, your wife divorcing you. When I see Elon Musk, your wife divorcing you. And y'all got all the money in the world. So all the money in the world don't mean nothing.
No, and Elon Musk built like a refrigerator. He looks weird.
That's what I'm saying. But it don't matter how much money you get, you will get left. You will get shitted on. You will still go through some shit, no matter how much money you got.
Yeah.
So, like,
people think money's gonna solve all their problems.
Solve everything.
Yeah. It's just like women who get all these surgeries and think that because you look a certain way now you're gonna be happy. Everything is an internal battle. You have to get right with your insides first. You have to really, really do the inner work. And no matter what monetary things that you get or worldly things that you gain throughout the process, you will not be different unless you do the internal work. Yeah. And that's just that. That's why the internal work and the mindset is way more powerful than anything that you can possess.
That's why I say I don't need nobody to make me happy.
Yeah, because you make yourself happy.
I don't need nobody to make me happy.
They can add to your happiness. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can do things and create an environment for myself that's gonna make me happy, but I don't depend on you,
Yeah.
you and you to make me happy. I don't have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I don't mind being in the crib solo, peaceful, watching TV. Ain't nobody in my ear doing this, doing that. I can eat what I want to eat. I ain't got to work. Like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm older though, because I done did all that other stuff. I done
Yeah.
been in long-term relationships. I done had my kids. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm at a space like, man, I just want peace. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing more valuable than your peace of mind.
I agree with you 100%.
You know?
Yeah.
And when somebody disrupts that, I can't even talk to you. Like, it's over.
It's done.
It's ghost.
Yeah, because when you create a peaceful environment for yourself, you value it so much,
Man.
and you feel like it's so important to you. So
Right.
anyone that comes around that can disrupt that, if you have to
It's
go.
like, I
If
got
you're
no patience for it no more.
exactly. If
I
you're
don't got no
disrupting
patience
my
for it no more.
peace,
Yeah.
It's over.
yeah.
And
it's
you
over.
want to know something crazy? Especially when I was stupid young, I used to watch movies and see the angry old man. And like that trope that exists, the older you get, the madder you get. It's still a trope, right? And now I'm even taking it as something that's true because I understand that anger.
Yeah.
Those older people who literally was the maddest, it be even in the movies. The old man who be in his house and didn't want to sell it and the neighborhood go bad. You can't go on this porch. It's all people just fighting for their peace.
Yeah.
The
Right.
older you get, the less everything
Right.
becomes less essential.
Right.
And you just need that.
Right.
That is what jades people over time. So then
Right.
I've had
Right.
interactions with
Right.
different elders, and depending on where they landed in that search just for
Right.
that simple,
Yeah.
this is my ooh-ah, depends on how angry of an elder they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta have like peace, dog. That's the only thing that matters. Because stress will kill you faster than anything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is a real. It's a
You
killer.
know what I'm. Stress will
Yeah.
kill you faster than alcohol and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
for
trying to
real, because
tell
it
you, bro.
affects you in so many different aspects
Like,
of your
Stress,
life.
the real danger. You only even started both of those things because of it.
Right.
Facts. You ain't never
Well,
lied.
now you
only
using that
drinking
to
it-
deal with that.
Exactly.
And you could be stressed out for 30 seconds and decide to kill yourself. You could be drunk for a month and not do that.
True.
You know, stress be the factor.
That's real.
100%. 100%.
So now we're gonna shift and do our little segment. It's called "Bitch, You Got Me Fucked Up," and basically,
How do I engage in this
Yeah.
one?
I do got one.
Okay.
So I'm talking to this chick, and I'm like, hey, I got an extra ticket to the Mayweather fight. I'm already in Vegas. We got Mayweather on Saturday. It's a concert after that. We're going to go see, I think maybe it was Gucci Man after the fight. So I said, I got it all set up. I got the table. I got the extra ticket. Boom. I last minute her. So I look at flights. It's packed in Vegas. It's like everybody flying out. So I look at the flights. Everything sold out but Spirit. So I got her a Spirit. I got her a Spirit flight, right? So I booked the Spirit flight. So I said, hey, Jet Suite sold out. No flights is coming from LA to Vegas, but Spirit. So I said, hey, here's the confirmation. Here's Spirit. She was like, I ain't flying Spirit. You need to put me on a private jet. You got me fucked up. Talking about put you on a private jet.
Bitch, what? You better take this Spirit flight.
I ain't even like, this is what's going to get you here. I got the table for this and a ticket to the Mayweather fight.
And it's only a 30-minute flight.
It's only a 30-minute flight. I understand we going across country.
Yeah.
Jump on this real quick, and I'll make sure you good. Come on, we gonna have a bomb dinner, fight. We got the performance. Oh man,
You got me fucked up.
Put you on a private flight jet. Oh, that was crazy.
That's wild.
Wow.
That's nasty work.
Never talked to her again from that day.
Ghost.
Never.
Ghost.
Remember we was talking about that?
Yeah, Ghost.
Ghost mode activated.
Ghost
Ghost.
mode activated.
Ghost powers.
I got the only thing that was going. I'm not about to spend 8 racks to get
That's
you to Vegas.
wild.
That's what the
On
private
a 30
was
minute
for
flight.
a 30-minute flight for you to come. Nah,
Bitch,
I'm
you got
good.
me fucked
You
up.
got me fucked up.
Do you have one?
Man, these bitches always got a nigga fucked up. always. It's multiple shit.
It's always.
I got Vegas stories.
Give us one of them.
I got
Man, it's telling you. It's like they go. It's so common.
it's just like it cause I
you don't even
I gotta
think about
do
it
it
no
just
more.
weeding people out.
Yeah.
Right.
Like for
Right.
example, this girl, she was cute. She came up to me. I was in the Bay for my pop's 50th birthday. He had a
Okay.
yacht party. We was doing it big. Like
Yeah.
I bought him his favorite cigars, a whole case of them. We smoked it under the Bay Bridge. I met her on the boat. She was pretty. She was somebody's daughter who went to college out of town, didn't know me, but she lived in LA. So I was like, oh yeah, take my number down. It's cool. She called me. It's like, yo, you back in LA? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay, I've been waiting you to get back out here. I like, no, boo.
Out the gate, damn.
I told her, me too.
Me
You know
too.
what I did? I didn't send me too till I just waited till this is before the fires and everything. I'm talking about in December. This is recent. I go to Nobu. I sit down. I got my motherfucking carpaccio. I'm eating my shit
He said
off the
carpaccio.
thing. I'm eating my shit off the thing. And I said, me too. And I'm eating that Nobu by myself. Took a lift
To
to
Malibu.
Malibu.
Yo, hold on. You
Mhm.
supposed to send her the video.
Yeah, no, I sent that. That's what
Oh.
I
And
sent
you
with
said
me
me
too.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Me
4
too.
days later.
I like it too.
Because that's how I'm doing it. Because you got me fucked up.
right.
Swear to God.
Right.
That's your first
Oh,
sentence?
That's your
That's what you
first
think about me?
sentence.
That's how you opening it up? I like
Man.
Nobu.
That's crazy.
Bitch, you know how many other spots it is to eat in LA?
We got to work our way to that.
Yeah.
Like,
And the
come
thing
on.
is, given her age and when she moved, her experience,
Yeah.
it just seemed like one of them check mark
Things that she
statements
wanted
to
to
say.
go.
You
oh,
know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I'm like, you're not finna get that from me. You got to get
Right.
that from one of these film directors, baby. I don't even have the bank account for that.
real.
I'm taking the bitch that I love to Nobu right now. I can't afford Nobu, but only for my loved ones.
Hello.
For real. For real.
And that's
I
it.
only take my kids there right now.
Bro,
For their
I mean,
birthdays.
I know some sushi
They want-
spots
they
we
want
could get a
Nobu
little
for
bit
that.
better.
Yeah, they go to
To be
Yeah.
honest, as a nigga who loves Japanese cuisine, we could
Right.
get some better cuts of fish.
Right. Oh,
For
that's
sure.
real.
No disrespect to Nobu. I love Nobu. And I be
You got one
frequent
for
in that
us?
motherfucker. But
I got one
You got one
of
for
a
her?
girl that got me fucked up or a man.
See, look, you see how you did
Oh,
that?
You see how she did
That was an
that?
involuntary
You see
response.
how
Now
she
you
did
snitched on
that?
yourself.
No,
Snitching
no,
on
Now my
no,
theory
no,
from
because we're
earlier is
saying
just correct.
you got me fucked up. Okay, let's
It
think.
could be a girl or a guy.
So
The homegirl or the associate or,
let's
or
think
the
about it.
homeboy or the current boyfriend or the current girlfriend or,
Damn, what can
got
I
something.
think of? Huh?
you got something.
What can I think of? So I
Maybe
went.
you got him. You got him fucked up. That's what it is. Tell us a story where you got him fucked up. Because I know you got some of them. You tried to press him, and he was like, "Yeah, all right."
Let's think. When does a man got me fucked up? I think a man has me fucked up when we just meet and you already talking about sex. You got me fucked up.
Already
Why-
talking about it.
Yeah. What
Maybe
what
you
you
giving
mean?
him them vibes though.
I'm not giving off them vibes,
You
Paul.
got the knee highs on.
The knee highs. You think Paul thinks when I wear boots that I'm saying come fuck me?
I think
Every time I
knee-highs-
wear boots, he
I think
tells me-
knee-high boots are a signal.
No, that's not true. I was going to I was literally
I
going to a
never-
Christmas. Remember
Where
when I
did I
was going
see
to?
this
Remember when I
one?
saw you on Christmas when we exchanged our gifts and stuff, and I brought you gumbo, and I
yeah,
literally
yeah,
had on
yeah.
boots to go to my aunt's
Oh yeah,
house,
she's going to.
and he says, "You going like that to your aunts?" I said, "Just because I have boots on." He says, "You screaming, come fuck me." Why? How?
Knee-high boots is that. That's what they are to men. That's
Do
what
you
they
agree?
are to men.
I don't
Man,
think that. You have to
knee-highs-
be honest, Guap. Don't just agree with this man. Are knee
I'm
high
just saying,
boots
like, them ain't just
saying-
every.
I'm
That's
just
not
saying,
an everyday.
they might not
shoe or
signal
boot.
the same message to me, but I have specifically told a good amount of women that own them, that had them on when we was already in the situation to where we fucking, to keep them motherfuckers on.
Exactly.
I'm talking about cowboy boots. And you know, I'm into fashion. The Rick Owen knee highs before they
That's
started
what I'm
bootlegging
saying.
them. Like I
That's
done
what
did
I'm
it in a
saying.
few pairs.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
so they're
saying.
getting naked and they're keeping on the boots?
It's a thing. It's just a sign. Like it's
Are you
sexy.
into that as well?
What?
So when they're naked, but that you fucking the boots.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, hey, listen. I'm
I
not
think
giving
boots are
away
good, or a
everything.
good shoulder accessory for me.
I'm not giving everything away. You're gonna have to figure it out.
I'm done. I feel like with me, I don't see boots as that, but I also feel like men sexualize everything about a woman. And I feel like for me, I'm not thinking about it as sexual. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
know what you're saying.
I don't
yeah,
know.
because you
I
guys
don't
are not
understand.
women. So for me, I don't understand the way that men think.
Well,
Just
think
like
about this.
okay.
Like a high heel shoe is normalized. Like you'll wear that every time you go out,
Okay.
right? You're not wearing the knee highs, like, but once every blue moon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you wear those, it just seems like another type of symbol of like, oh, it may be that it might go down tonight or something. Like when a dude, I don't know what that accessory is or what kind of clothing that is for us as men, or if it's like a certain cologne or something. But we don't have it like y'all got. Like when you hair your hair down, it's like a symbolism or something, or knee highs, it's like something,
Mm-hmm.
or you gonna have that skirt that's just right here or something. But like, I don't know what it is for a man that say, oh, he on tonight. He went, I don't know. It might
Gray
maybe for us.
sweatpants.
Nah, ours is more like a certain cologne. Like if I put this on, I
Yeah,
better be
a
like,
certain cologne will get it going.
Yeah, a certain
I'm
cologne,
really
maybe.
into smells.
Yeah.
So if I have a cologne, like with a cologne on a man that's really hidden, that does it for me. I'm like, woo, that is it.
I got one. I think
You
it's
skated past the
unstoppable.
original question about 2 statements ago. I'm just bringing that up, but we could keep moving forward.
We're going to keep moving forward.
Just remember, I didn't forget.
I won't. Paul, you have one?
What?
You just said you got one.
Got one what?
Something. I don't know. You just were like, ooh, I have something.
Oh, I can't say that right. This is not.
He don't want
This
it.
is going to be for the Patreon
This one gotta get
exclusives.
paid for.
Yeah, so if you're subscribed to our Patreon, you'll be able to see this little clip.
Yes.
But you're not going to be able to see it on the YouTube. Yeah, so I feel like we had a very good, healthy conversation about a lot of different items tonight.
Yeah, man, it's good to
It was
connect.
good. We're so
you
happy
know.
Guap came on. He really
Come on.
brought a great perspective to the
Great
table. Really good vibes. And I feel like bridging that gap between the older generation and the younger generation
Nah,
is
this
so
was good
powerful.
combo tonight. Nah, this
Yeah.
was like, cause you know
Yeah.
I'm learning something from him, and I'm sure I'm trying to
He
give some
give
game.
me advice. I'm
You know
like,
what I'm
okay,
saying?
that's
You know
what
what I mean?
I
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Man. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all, man. I don't know if this is a wrap tuning in, but
Yes.
man, I'm loving this fit right here. She's
Look
looking
it.
sexy as hell. This
We
is
got Guap.
this is cracking.
Yeah.
This is the vibe we coming with, y'all. You know, ain't nobody doing it like this. This is how we moving.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And if you learn a thing or two, maybe you should be dressing like this for your girl or your guy in the bedroom.
Yeah.
'Cause
Hello.
maybe it's a vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all
Not
over
maybe.
here?
It
Not
is a
maybe.
motherfucking
Look at the
vibe.
vibe.
Okay.
Soak it in.
Change
you know what
up
I'm
the
saying?
pace and change up the pace.
Change
You know
up
what
the
I'm saying?
pace.
Y'all be trying to go to the room and get right to it. Nah, you know, you gotta leave some to the imagination. This is a little sexy vibe right here. Y'all sit on the
Hello.
couch, drink like this. I'm over here like, oh, you know what's up?
Go
Have a
ahead and adjust the
conversation.
formula.
Okay, I love that. I was saying that I feel like as women, we need to get back into our femininity of like being more like dresses and sexy and like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
Like
sure.
sometimes we lose sight of that. And it's like, and men, like the smelling good and the looking
What?
good, like it's so important because
Yeah.
Without a
visuals
doubt.
are everything. Like,
Right.
especially for a man, like men are visual, you know what I mean? So it's like putting that shit on and like, you know,
Giving off that euphoria smell. Like
Exactly.
I got something.
Yeah.
I got something.
Exactly.
exactly.
I'm gonna have a mix for something.
Hello.
And I mix my shit. I don't give a fuck what
Y'all
what I
both
spray
smell
on.
delicious. These two men right here, baby, they
Ooh,
smell
ooh.
great.
Thank you.
And what I
Ooh.
will say is, it seems like we came to the conclusion that women are more toxic than men. I feel like we based
more
off of everything we
savages,
talk
like
about.
we said
Yeah.
that. Y'all more
I think if
toxic.
you allowing the use of the intellect behind the actions and intent, it's always gonna fall into women. They too used to being emotional. They got enough time to be smart and
Right.
emotional, and with intelligence comes deviousness. So I deem them more toxic because they spend more time in that. We
Okay.
do dangerous shit. We do fucked up shit. We
Yeah.
do stupid. Our shit is dumb.
Dumb as hell.
All our shit is dumb.
Yeah.
Y'all
true.
shit is smart. And
Right.
that's
Yeah.
why y'all more toxic. Because
That's
we
true.
are dumb.
That's
Right.
We
true.
moving off caveman instinct and hard dick.
I'm crying. Caveman instinct and hard dick
Oh,
is
man.
wild. Well, hopefully y'all were able to learn from this, women. I hope that we were able to learn something tonight, okay? But thank you guys for tuning in. We are going to be dropping episodes weekly, so make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are following us. And we are so grateful for everybody that's listening.
we need a cheers.